muggy evening in Ohio. It's like 90 degrees and super humid. And this is my 2025 Husqvarna TE300 Heritage Edition. Today we're going to try something different on it. My buddy Dave had this FMF Fatty pipe. He had it on his 25 MC300 gas. And we have the 4.1 or whatever it is, 2.1 power core silencer. But I want to try it with a stock silencer first because I like the quieter stock stuff. But we just got the pipe on. I've just brought it over my trails to try it out. I can see it kind of sticks out a little bit. The shape is actually quite different from the stock one. It's definitely not as tucked in. I think KTM and Husky really try to tuck them in on these off-road bikes. So everything's stock in the bike. Stock. I did put the white A440 throttle cam in that came with it. I got a disc guard and I got one of the linkage guards on it. I put a Super Sprox on the back. So, but I'm kind of curious. When I rode Dave's Gas 300 with this pipe, it's noticeably better. And I think when Motocross Action did the pipe test, they picked up 3 horsepower. It's pretty much better everywhere. So now this is the TE, so it's tuned a little differently, less power initially, probably lower compression than the XC models or SX model 300. But I really like this power, especially putting that white throttle cam. So I'm curious to see how this feels. Just kind of putting over here, feels like it feels like it's got a little sharper, like a little crisper mid-range on it. You can hear when I roll into that throttle. Very nice smooth power. It definitely pulls longer on top. Yeah, I could feel that. But it's not really, it's a super linear low end, which is what I really like about these off-road tuned ones. The 300 TE and my 300 XCW. That power is very linear and just builds RPM a little slower. And to me, makes it a little easier to ride, like on the Moto track. It's real linear. It's super easy off-road. Yeah, that's just got that kind of crisp response. Let's see if I can get slowed down here. Yeah, a little sharper, a little crisper. I picked up probably 2 horsepower maybe. Yeah, that upper, wow. When you start revving it out, you can really feel that. Boy, it's tight in here right now. Yeah. I'm spinning. It's just digging for traction. We'll try some of just a little tight stuff. There's a tight section here. Yeah, it gives it that extra, kind of that extra long pull, a little bit more pull on top. And I haven't been over here for a bit. It is just greening up. See that little, just pops that front end. I'm just torquing in second. Yeah, real crisp. And obviously, I'm in the green map. If I wanted to smooth it out a little bit, I'd just go to the white map. But we got good traction today. I love the way that thing feels. Look at that, just carry that front end. This is a nice change. Oh man, we got all kinds of trees down. All right, FMF Fatty. Oh, I hear my fan running. I did put a fan on this bike too. So, a little super smooth, just roll on. And then it just builds a little quicker RPM in the mid and upper mid, and just kind of that RPM builds a little quicker. And then it tends to carry a little longer up top. But boy, I didn't know if it'd be that big of a difference. It was noticeably on the SX model, but this is TE, and I got the stock silencer, so it's no louder, which I like. And I'll try it with the PowerCore 2.1 titanium, which is, it's not as short as the SX, but it's probably about out to here. But wow. 2 thumbs up for the FMF Fatty on my 25 TE. Livens it up a little bit, carry the power a little longer. This bike is all stock, no EFI mapping, no tuning, anything like that. And it runs clean and strong, so I like it. Now we'll get to try the silencer next.